Full sun on the solar, can't really complain. 14.4 volts, 3 amps coming in. Well, they're at it again, I guess. Excuse the noise, my neighbor is running a tractor, it seems. Had a lot of rain yesterday, which I'm actually pretty stoked about, because this is why, by the way, this funnel is in there, to catch all the stuff that comes down the gutter. That way it's not ending up in here. But I'm excited because now I have a full barrel of water that I can put in the upper tank up here. It had actually been a little while since it rained, so as you can see, getting pretty low, almost down to 200 liters of water in this tank. So that one barrel should help top it up a little. I'm gonna assume bring it closer to the 500 mark. Definitely would have gotten more water if I had diverted it directly into this upper tank here. To be honest, I just didn't have time to do it before the rain that we got, so we'll work with this for a little while. Again, on my scooter cover, what is with these bugs? Like, dude, get a room. Whew. Man, it's sunny out today. I had to stand in the shade so I didn't blind you all. Little update, my back is feeling much better. Took a few days to rest that weekend that I worked, and it just slowly got better. So it's good now until something happens again, but hopefully I can get back to doing some work on that shed over there, because it is my weekend off. There's a lot of action going on around here between the trucks going by and the tractors doing their thing. But yeah, like I said, weekend off. Today is Friday. It is payday Friday. And payday Friday in this household means running to town, getting the errands done, getting the groceries, picking up everything you need. Speaking of errands, I think it's about time I replaced these heat shields in the barbecue. They have seen better days, my friends. They have seen better days. There's actually 3 of them in there. There's one under this grill as well. And I really need to clean this out because, yeah, there's a whole lot of flame action going on in here whenever I have a barbecue. And if you notice all this gooey, stringy, whatever, the slugs love the barbecue. I don't know if it's because they like the sweet barbecue sauce taste, but I've got to clean this thing often because the slugs get in here and they leave their little snail trail all over the place. Anyway, definitely need some new heat shields. These ones are quite corroded, and there's a lot of flames going on in this barbecue now when I use it, so I've just got to, it needs some love because this thing has definitely seen better days. Could also use a little bit of a cleaning as well. Another thing I've been doing lately, I used to wait until both 30-pound tanks were empty and then just go into town and fill them both up, just put like a spare 20-pound tank on. I've been doing it a little different lately. When one tank is empty, I just switch the service and put it onto the full tank, take the empty tank to town and fill it. It's been working out a little bit better because A, you don't have 2 heavy tanks to throw in and out of your car and put back on the trailer. And B, it's a little less cost at one time, because right now, where I go at least, propane is now $1.19 a pound. So if you're taking both tanks in to get filled, with tax, that's over $80. I don't know if you knew this or not, but Nova Scotia for some reason is the province with the highest tax in the whole country. It's 15% here. I don't know. Kind of weird because we're like the second smallest province in Canada. Anyway, yeah, it's just been working out better, taking one in at a time. When one goes empty, switch the service, take the empty one into town, get it filled, bring it back. It's been working out better. One tank usually lasts 2 to 3 weeks because I am running the fridge on it constantly and doing all the cooking here at home mostly for the most part. So yeah, I would say one 30-pound tank lasts here 2 to 3 weeks usually. Sorry to destroy your spider web, Spidey, but this tank is empty, so it must go. One thing I don't want to do is buy the wrong size heat shield. 15-inch, I would say. Anyway, I'm off to town to get those errands done and catch up with you guys later. Good afternoon. I picked up some adjustable heat plates yesterday in town by MasterChef. That is the brand of my barbecue, I believe. Yes, it is. So this box only comes with 2 plates, and my barbecue needs 3. So for a box of 2, it was like $27.99. So I'm gonna have to, yeah. If this works, I am gonna need to test it out first. I saved the receipt just in case, but if it does work and they fit, then I'm going to need to buy another box just to have the third one, to replace the third one, and then I guess I'll end up having a spare. So yeah, let's see what we're working with here. Well, I've discovered pretty quickly just by slapping these together that they're not the perfect fit. I mean, here's the little edge they need to be sitting on. It's just sitting on it, and if I use the next hole over, then it's too big and it sits up too high in the barbecue, and the grill sits directly on top of it. So, I mean, this'll work. It'll just, yeah, it'll just sit here. I guess that'll work. We'll put together the other one. Well, finish putting together this one, because I'll need to put more screws in the end there. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not the right fit. As you can see, this kind of, it just doesn't, there should be more of a lip, I guess, here to sit directly on top of this lip, but it doesn't. I mean, I can just set it there so that it's just hovering. I guess this gives a bit of a better perspective. So it's about the same length, right? But you see how the edge of this points down more, so it hangs on that lip. Same with this side. But these plates are just straight across, so they don't really, yeah, there's nothing to really hang on this edge by. I don't know, it's shoddy, but make do with what we got. Well, that right there should show you how bad these old heat plates were. I went to grab this grill off of here to clean in here, and it slipped and fell, and this just completely crumbled. Woo, yep. It's in hard shape. These don't look too bad. They're not a perfect fit, like I said, but I think I can make it work. They're just gonna sit here. This thing isn't gonna be moving around too much, so yeah. Put the other one on once I clean this up, and eventually I'll have to get another box of these to have the third one. Well, it's looking a little bit better than it did. Went with the least worst heat plate out of the batch, just to keep on here for now until I get back to town and get another kit, basically, of these. But the top rack is quite rusty. I know these can be replaced as well. I don't use this, to be honest with you. I know it's pretty much just here to set meat on when it's cooked and just to keep it warm. But if I do plan on using it, I'd probably just wrap it in tin foil anyway. So I'm not going to replace this just yet. Like I said, I don't really use it. I could actually take this right out of here if I wanted to, I suppose. Alright, now for the grill. A little bit of vinegar spray. That set a few minutes. little Dawn dish soap and some hot water. And I'm gonna have to sacrifice an abrasive sponge for this one. Okay. Looking good. I think it's gonna work. We'll worry about you another day. Well, I think this is as clean as this barbecue is getting. Even got a new scraper and brush for this barbecue. Try not to get the steel bristles though, because nobody wants death by barbecue. Transferring that full barrel of rainwater into the upper tote. Little update on Hilbert, by the way. I have no clue where he is. I don't think I've seen him since sometime before the trip to Niagara. Probably weeks before that. I don't think I've seen him since before I found the ground nest behind the camper, if you remember, the one that was destroyed. So I don't know what happened to Hilbert. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I miss him, because I don't. I like that I don't have the little feathery beast running after me when I'm trying to do anything around here. But it does make me curious as to where he is or what happened to him, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't be so curious. I said it before and I'll say it again. Nature can be cruel, so hopefully he's alright. I don't know. I've also been neglecting Sriracha a little bit here. Just fired her up for the first time in probably many weeks. I'm gonna have to take her for a rip sometime and see how this mirror is gonna do. I can already see that there's a lot of vibrations. So I'm guessing it's just not hooked up in here, and literally it's just the silicone holding this on. What are these? Little tiny spiders with yellow backs? Man, there are so many. I'm not a fan of spiders. I took a little popsicle break. I'm getting slack, you guys. I've got to get to this shed at some point. I really need to get that thing cleaned out. Get all the wood chucked out of it and start taking it apart. It's like 7:30 in the evening, so I don't have a lot of time tonight, but maybe I'll just get a start on it and finish it tomorrow. Whew, and that is it, my friends. The last of the wood is out of the shed. It's a lot more wood than it looked like was in there, but yeah, now I've got to move that somewhere else. Where am I going to store it? Probably under there, because under here is already full. So yeah, that's next on the list.